with a woman for 23 years and has had the privilege of watching a very gay son grow up for 29 years. His world is so different because of people like you. People who come to rallies, donate, come out, whatever you do, it's a different world. And thank you so much for whatever you have done.
Today to celebrate this amazing, amazing marriage equality fight. 11 years ago today, here in Provincetown, we celebrated being the first state in our country to having the right to marriage equality. Today, America has become the 25th country or territory with marriage equality. Now look, it's a very exciting day, but let's not forget the work we still have ahead of us. Now in more than half of the states in America, lesbian and gay people can get married at 10, fired at noon, and evicted from your home at 2 o'clock. We celebrate today's marriage equality victory, but let's keep in mind that now, more than ever, our job is to guarantee that all Americans are fully protected from discrimination at federal level and in the state that they call home. But today, love wins. To you, our state representative, Sarah Peak. So how great is today? What a wonderful. And it all began here. How many of you were here on May 17th, 2004, that beautiful day? Back a mere 11 years later to celebrate marriage equality sweeping across this great nation, but today we're here to do exactly that. But as a certain candidate for higher office says, it takes a village, and in this case, it's taken a village. It's taken the work of HRC. It's taken the work of GLAAD here in Massachusetts. Love won today, but you know what? Love had a really great attorney. Can we give it up for Monica? And part of that village, I'm going to thank my colleagues, former and current colleagues in the Massachusetts legislature who had the courage, the vision, and the fortitude 10 years ago to stand up and say, marriage equality has to stay here in Massachusetts. And lastly, the most important part of that village that it took to get us here today is all of you. You who have come out. You who have come out to your friends, to your bosses, to your family, to the people next door to you. The people who have put a face on this movement and made it happen. Thank each and every one of you. And now, one of the first people I learned that lesson from, the importance of being out, the importance of setting an example, the importance of identifying who we are to our friends, our neighbors, our elected officials, and believing her so many years ago that if we did this one person at a time, it could make a difference. And boy, was she right on this, as she is right on about so much else. Our Provincetown's own, our wonderful Kate Clinton. Hello, United States. What? The Supreme Court of the United States, by a close vote of 5-4, voted in favor of marriage equality. So today, gay marriage became just marriage. And finally, justice prevailed for our children, for our families, for our visitation rights, for adoption. It is a sweeping decision that is going to affect so much more that we don't even know, and it's going to roll out. It's going to be fabulous. And what began here 11 years ago in Massachusetts led the way. Massachusetts led the way in marriage equality. What began here has swept the nation. A special thanks to the vision of Mary Bonato and to the incredible visionary work of GLAD. This state led the way, and now marriage equality has swept from the Atlantic to the Pacific. 50 states. And despite dire warnings, you remember what they were. 11 years ago, despite dire warnings, the Commonwealth still stands. And today, the nation will stand, and it will stand and be better because of this decision. This morning, our president, our glorious president, President Barack Obama said it beautifully. He said this morning, this decision made our union a little more perfect today. We're going to hire like the Secret Service. It's 2 days of celebration because yesterday, by a vote of 6-2, the Supreme Court upheld the constitutionality of affordable health care. And I don't need to remind you that affordable health care began here in Massachusetts. Care. But now it's called Obamacare because Obama cares. Now, what happened yesterday and today is that both in the Affordable Health Care Act and in today's decision on marriage equality, pre-existing conditions, ours as gay people, ours, and affordable care, they were honored by the Supreme Court of the United States of America. And today is a special celebration, an absolutely special celebration, and we know the work that we have done to get here, and we know the backlash that we face. And you have to understand that the bigger the backlash, what that means is we have scared the shit out of them. And the backlash is first going to be what you can expect is the Religious Freedom Restoration Act. Whatever. I mean, they call it RFRA, which sounds like a mad dog. And basically using religion as a get-out-of-reality free card, they are going try to deny our rights again, and we are not going to have it. And you know that the religion they are talking about restoring us to is Christianity. What they are doing is trying to establish another Christian caliphate in this country, and that's not where we come from. And that caliphate is the emphasis is on hate, and we are going to fight them. As our incredible representative Sarah said, and Reno said, in 50 states you can now get married, but in 30 states, just being gay, you can get fired from your job. You can lose your housing. And we are going to fight that and even the score again. We did this. And today is a special day. A special day, and we take our inspiration to fight on from the people in Charleston, South Carolina. Courageous, forgiving people in Charleston, South Carolina, where the president just gave an astounding eulogy. Reverend Obama preached it.
Amen.
He said he'd been meditating all day on grace. And he said we are all given grace. All of us are given grace. No matter who we are given grace, but it is up to us to know how to use it.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you. A white girl gets an amen. That's really a woman. Thank you very much. So with open hearts, we celebrate our victories today, and we pledge to work for the victories, large and small, for all of our brothers and sisters everywhere who deserve to have the victory that we have had today. We will not give up. We will not give up. The fight is game on, and as the great Che once said, it could have been Cher. I don't know. Might have been Cher. Probably Cher. Okay, as a great Cher once said, optimism is the true weapon of the revolutionary. Happy gay pride, happy decisions, happy
Dr. Andrew Cheryl. I'm Tom Donegan, Chairman of the Board of Selectmen. With me is Cheryl Andrews, Selectman. In 1620, the Mayflower Compact was signed in this harbor, establishing American liberty. The Provincetown has another claim to history. We are the birthplace of gay marriage. It is where it began here in Massachusetts, but where our town clerk took on Governor Romney and made marriage for anyone who showed up at the town clerk's office. We honor marriage here. From this tradition of strength, let's move forward and remember that yesterday not only did the Supreme Court uphold Obamacare, but it upheld the right of adverse impact, which guarantees or helps to provide racial discrimination protections in all housing. It did a whole variety of things this week. We are moving forward on civil liberties, but only because we fight. On behalf of the Board of Selectmen, let's all have a great evening and celebrate our success, and thank you for organizing this.
Switchfield.
Okay. Gotta give her a little time.
You ready? All right, here we go. Here we go. Hang on.